Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Verda Said and today we are going to learn about measurements. So, in our daily life, we make guesses like the distance of your school from home, the time taken by you to take your lunch, and the measure of your weight. The guesses made are as such may not be accurate, but in science, measurement needs to be accurate. Therefore, proper measurement techniques need to be learned. So, now let's look at what is measurement. Measurement is a comparison of an unknown quantity with a known standard quantity of same kind. Another important thing is to identify quantity that can be measured. Generally, most of the measurements are based on physical quantities like length, mass, temperature, time, etc. In measuring a physical quantity, we need to have an idea of its various units, their interrelationships, and also the various devices used for measurement. Physical quantity. A physical quantity is a quantity that can be measured. Physical quantity is expressed by stating. A physical quantity is measured by expressed by stating magnitude 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 of physical quantity. I'm writing PQ and the unit the unit. Therefore, physical quantity we can write as physical quantity is magnitude multiplied by unit. Now, standard unit. In measuring a physical quantity, we need to have an idea of its various units, their interrelationship, and also the various devices. The unit plays an important role in the description of a physical quantity, but the unit used for a particular physical quantity is person dependent. Uh, okay. Characteristics of standard unit. It should be, I will write, it should be convenient size. It should be convenient size. It should not change with respect to shape, space, and time. It should not be perishable. Not be perishable. Should not be perishable. And it, it should be made easily. I mean that its formula should be driven easily. The systems of unit. There are various systems which are FPS, CGS, and MKS, and their units in length. FPS is foot. Okay, I will make here FPS, CGS, and MKS. We will be excluding these ones and this one we'll talk later. So here we will talk about length, time, and mass. So in FPS the length is foot, in CGS the length is centimeter, in MKS the length is meter. In FPS the time is pound. No, sorry, the time is second. In all these three, it's second. In mass, the FPS is pound. In CGS, it's gram. In MKS, it's kilogram. I hope you understand this. Now, let's look on to the SI system. In 1960, the General Conference of Weights and Measures introduced a new system of units, which was known as the SI system. It is okay. Now, let's look at the rules of writing units. The first rule is that the full name of all units. You should write the full name. Full name of all units. Even when they're named after scientists, they should not be written as a capital letter. This is the first. The second, symbol for unit named after scientist has a capital letter. For example, Newton will be written as N. The first letter of the unit is used as a symbol for some units. For example, for meter, for second, for kilogram, I can write N. No full stop or punctuation mark should be used within the end of the symbol for units. For example, like you are writing 5 kg, so you should not put a full stop or comma or any punctuation. Okay? Now, let's look at some interesting units. These all units are named after the scientist. The unit of force. Its unit is Newton and it's named after the scientist. I hope you know this scientist. He is a very famous scientist. And then frequency, hertz, the hertz. And then there is more. Its charge. Its unit is coulomb. Coulomb, which was also named after scientists, and it's written as C. And there are more like energy. Energy is joule. And then current is ampere. And then frequency of all the power is watt. This one. Okay. These are some interesting units which are named after scientists. Now, let's look at the measurement of mass. Mass, it's a measure of matter contained in a body. The mass of an object is measured in kilograms. Now, let's look at the measurement of time. Time is the interval between two events. In a daily life, many events are observed like heartbeat, blinking of eyes, appearance of comets, etc. These events may be either periodic or non-periodic. So, in airlines and railways, you must have seen a 24-hour clock system is used. For example, for example, for example, 4:15 p.m. 4:15 p.m. in 12-hour clock system. I'm writing here. 4:15 p.m. in 12-hour clock system is written as 16-hour 15 minutes. It is written as in 24-hour clock system. Okay. Now, let's now see the relationship between SI and CGS units. So, 1 kilogram meter minus to the power minus cube is 1. If we can write it as 1 kilogram over meter cube because it was minus, so it's 1 kilogram over meter cube. We can write as meter into meter into meter. Then to convert it, we can write as 1 kilogram is 1000 gram. 1 meter is 100 centimeters, so 100 centimeter cube. Then when you will cancel this, it will become 1 gram over 1000 centimeter cube. Okay, so we can say that 1 kilogram meter cube, meter minus cube, is 1 over 1000 gram centimeter minus cube, or 1 gram centimeter cube is 1000 kilogram meter cube. Density of remember one thing, density of a substance in SI system is 100 times the density of the substance in CGS system. Okay. Now, let's look at the relative density. Okay. Relative density is the ratio of the density of the substance to the density of water. Ratio of density of substance to density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. So we can write as RD for relative density. I'm writing D for density, D of substance over D, it means density. I'm writing of water at 4 degrees Celsius. Uh, so it will be relative mass of substance over volume. Observe the density of substance will be mass of substance over volume of substance, which divided by mass of water at 4 degrees Celsius over volume of water at 4 degrees Celsius, which will make the unit, if we will do RD, is M over V. This is the unit. It is how the unit is derived. I hope you understand this. Now, let's solve some questions. The first question is find the CGS unit of force. We already know that, here, we already know that force is mass times acceleration. So, we have mass as a fundamental quantity and acceleration as a derived quantity, which can be written as acceleration is change in velocity, change in velocity over time. So, for unit purpose, acceleration can be written as length over time square. So now we'll substitute the units of quantities. We have CGS units of force. So CGS unit of mass multiplied by CGS unit of length over CGS unit of time, which will be whole square, so which will be gram centimeter over s square. We can write it as gram centimeter second minus 2, because when it will go up, it will become minus. I hope you understand this question. And now let's solve another question. Find the SI unit of density. The formula for density is mass divided by volume. So the SI unit of density is SI unit of mass divided by SI unit of volume, which is equal to kilogram kg over cubic meter, which we can write as m cube. So the SI unit of density is kg meter minus 3, because when it will come up. This was so easy. Now let's see the next question. The next question is calculate the number of kilometers in one astronomical unit. Let's do this. We know that uh, 1 AU means astronomical unit is 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meter, and also we know that 1 kilometer is 10 to the power 3 meter. Uh, we can do this as simultaneous equation. This is one equation, this is the second equation. Now we will divide 1 by 2. So 1 AU divided by 1 kilometer. It will be 1.51011 over 10 cube. So it will be 1.5 10 11 minus 3, 1.5 10 to the power 8. So we found that 1.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 8 kilometer are present in one astronomical unit. This was so simple. Now let's look at another question. Density of mercury is 13.6 grams centimeter cubes. Express this value in MKS system. Now let's see this, how to solve this. Okay. First we have density. We have density, which is mass divided by volume. And it's given that density of mercury is 13.6 gram centimeter cubes. In MKS system, we have to find the density in kilograms meter cubes. So it will be 13.6 gram over centimeter cube is 13.6 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram over 10 to the power 2 over meter cube, which is equal as 13.6 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3 over 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube kg. So we can write that 13.6 multiplied by 10 minus 3 kg over 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube is 13.6 multiplied by 10 to the power cube kg m minus 3. So this became your answer. Okay. This was a little bit hard, but let's see another example. Okay. Now the next question is, if 1 kilogram millimeter to the power minus 1 is Q milligram kilometer to the power minus 1, then you should find Q. To get Q, we should convert kg to mg and mm to km. Okay. So first we will convert kg to mg. We know that 1 kg is 1000 gram, which is 10 to the power 3 gram, and 1 milligram is 10 to the power minus 3 gram. So this is equation first, this is equation 2, and now we will divide equation 1 by 2, which will be kg over mg. Then we will get 10 to the power 3 gram over 10 to the power minus 3 gram. which is 10 to the power 6. We got this. This is step 1. Now, second step is to convert millimeter into kilometer. We know that 1 kilometer is 10 to the power 3 meter, and 1 millimeter is 10 to the power minus 3 meter. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. We will divide 1 by 2 m over km, which is 10 to the power. Sorry, we will divide equation 2 by equation 1. 3 meter, which will be 10 to the power minus 6. So we got 1 millimeter is 10 to the power minus 6 kilometer. Now, what we have to do is, now, we got that 1 kilogram is 10 to the power 6 milligram and 1 millimeter is 10 to the power minus 6 kilometer. Now, we have to divide kilogram over millimeter. 10 to the power 6 milligram over 10 to the power minus 6 kilometer, which is equal to 10 to the power 12 milligram kilometer minus 1. So we got that Q is 12. This was a little bit hard. I hope you got it. And here we found that Q is 12. Our final answer is 12. This was a little bit hard, but I hope you understood. Thank you for watching my video. If you like, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.